This is Magic Archery, where I need to train my pathetic little archer to take over the world. If I want to get 100% in this game, I need to train my archer by leveling up, completing quests and buying upgrades, all to become the best archer in the world. This villager has taken up the bow, help them master it. Craft a target to shoot, when broken, targets give experience. So we just click button, craft the target, and our guy auto shoots, which is just absolutely lovely start to the game. And oh, would you look at that. We've already got our first achievement of breaking our first target. So skill has gained experience, check it out here. Concentration increases the skill experience you gain by 5%. So it's 5% each level, which actually adds up pretty nicely. So it says next skill 30 coins. I don't have a single coin yet, so I don't know when that's coming in. I guess let's just keep crafting targets because I really don't know what else to do. Ah, there we go. You have unlocked quests. You will automatically perform a quest repeatedly for gold. Requirement is concentration level 4, which we have, so let's unlock that. There's another achievement. Earn your first gold. Gather herbs and mushrooms from the forest, reward with 1 gold every time we complete it. And if we want to upskill, it just requires concentration level 5. My guess is that it either completes faster or we get more gold. Ah, yeah, well, it clearly says reward plus 1 gold. But there we go. Now we get 2 gold every time. So to upskill, we need concentration level 6, which we're pretty close to, but we can also unlock a new skill, strength, for 30 of our gold. All right, well, I just want to get concentration to level 6. We'll get a 30% bonus to our experience gain. Plus, we can also upskill that. And let's start with some strength. Increase the damage you do from normal arrows. Ooh. So with that bonus 30% experience, this should level up relatively fast. Already 5% more damage, so from 20 to 21. Okay, so it looks like because our base is 20, it goes up 5% each time, 1 damage each level. You have unlocked upgrades. Buy them using gold. Amulet of Insight, we can actually afford already. Increases concentration skill experience gain by 50% for 100, and it increases our strength skill experience. So we're going to buy that because we're currently training strength. When we get to 75, we'll switch over, we'll buy that amulet to increase our concentration. Because obviously if we increase concentration, then we're going to increase everything else as a result. Oh, but we do have another quest. We can unlock farming to give us 3 gold. So we'll switch to farming so we can instantly upskill. And now we're making a lovely 6 gold per second, I'm assuming. Let's get this to level 10, then we'll move back to concentration. Oh, there's actually a little experience number that pops up, 126. But we can unlock a new skill, Dexterity, which increases the fire rate of all arrows. That'd be nice because I feel like we are shooting really slow. 5% each time, which actually adds up pretty quick. There we go, level 10, and look how fast we're shooting. We're just absolutely firing these arrows in. I kind of want to get this to level 20 just so we can double our fire rate. Like, that sounds so nice. One thing I forgot about completely was our quests, because we can unlock hut building, and it gives us concentration experience, so we didn't even have to stress about that anymore. And we can upskill that, so now we're making 18 coins every time, and 127 concentration, so we can just watch that passively go up. Oh, that was so worth it. Already up to 80% gain. We can also craft more targets. So let's get the magic quiver first. Our dexterity gain will go up so much quicker. That's so nice. We're going to hit level 20 in no time. Having the second target's actually really nice because now I don't need to stress about like constantly clicking. Dexterity is level 20. We can actually upskill this twice. So we've maxed out our hut building. So we're now getting 161 concentration experience and 36 coins every time. I did want to go back and level up our strength. And now with double attack speed, this is going to take no time at all. Yep. All right, we're already up to like strength level 15. Yeah, there we go. So let's get to level 25. We'll go to our upgrades and we'll buy wooden targets. It'll take longer to break, much longer, but that actually means I have to click less, which is kind of just nice as it is. Oh, accuracy. Critical hit chance. You know what? I take it back. Wooden targets, 100% worth it. We'll break that. Let's move over to dexterity just for a little bit, because if we can get a couple of levels on dexterity, and we can shoot way faster. We actually can't buy anything in here, but there are a lot of items. So yeah, dexterity level 30 is what I think I want. Because we're just going to break this one more target, then we can move over to leveling up our accuracy. There we go, level 30 dexterity. For the quest, we need accuracy level 20. which isn't too bad because one target got us instantly to level 10. A second one will take us instantly to level 15. So this should probably take us to 18. That should take us to 20 if I had to guess. 21. Damn, I'm actually not smart enough. But there we go. Bird hunting gives us 20. But it gives us accuracy experience, which is kind of nice because that'll save us a lot of time. Because right now we're at a 22%, so it's 1% each time. I mean, getting that to level 100 would be like just absolutely nuts. I mean, even 30%, like that's pretty nice. But we can upskill all the way to max, okay. But concentration level 40, we can actually unlock a new quest. So we might actually switch over to concentration and break a couple of targets, get a 3 times experience gain. But we can also unlock Forest Patrol, which isn't as worth for the monetary value right now, but it is most definitely worth for the concentration and dexterity. And I forgot that we can buy all these extra things. Ooh, autocraft targets would have been the play though. Okay, that's an upskill there. We do need concentration level 48, but that is happening passively, so I'm not going to stress too much. Let's just try and get our strength to level 48. It actually will take a little bit of time to do that. Autocraft targets. Strength is already level 45. So let's also buy Amulet of Blood, because we haven't got any upgrades for that. We'll upskill this, so we're making 120 now. But let's switch over to deer hunting. Why don't we? So now that means it's just a whole bunch of jumping back and forth. Let's go back to accuracy. We'll level this up, but we can upskill our deer hunting. So now making 160 coins per second. But I feel like you just can't ignore the 1,700 strength experience and 1,000 accuracy experience. You know what, let's just break this one more target and let's move over to dexterity because we are passively getting the experience. Like look how quickly that moves up. We're now up to 51%, so it is hitting crits more often than not. On our dexterity, we've increased our fire rate by 250%. Which has allowed us to upskill deer hunting. We do have a lot of money. I kind of want to just save for this 9k so we can unlock vitality. There we go. Unleash additional arrows made of life force that deal damage. Oh, so we can now have a little damage spread between our normal arrows and our life force arrows. And they are very quickly catching up. They deal a lot of damage. So while our normal ones deal like 70, they deal 380. But it doesn't look like they crit, if I'm seeing that correctly. Our quest is still a little bit away from leveling up, but we need vitality level 52. We like instantly got up to level 50 on our vitality. That's nuts. Let's upskill our deer hunting. We're now making 320 coins, but there we go. We can unlock mining, which gives us vitality experience. And I have a feeling these life arrows are going to be pretty important. And let's move our thing over to dexterity. Let's get some more fire rate going. And our archer has gone from someone who couldn't fire arrows very well to someone who is now absolutely destroying the next tier of targets. What are we working on? We're working on dexterity, so let's increase the gain by 50%. We do have a bit of money, so I want to work on strength next, so let's get that. Alright, that's a 300% fire rate, so let's head over to strength. I kind of want to get that up because the more strength, the better. No one's ever complained about doing a whole bunch of damage. Oh, and look up in our damage thing in the top corner. Our life arrows have actually overtaken our regular arrows, and we don't fire them as often, so that just shows how much damage they do. Let's get our concentration gain, I don't know, like around level 60. Then maybe let's put a few more levels into our accuracy. Okay, now we're at level 69, so let's switch to strength. We're going to aim to get everything to level 69 because funny number and I'm an adult. Oh, but we can level up a skill in our mining. And that requires level 68 to get to max, I assume, which is perfect because we just want to get to level 69. We're really close to unlocking magic affinity, but there's no room here. And I did notice that in the shop, there was moves to the city, and that is our next achievement. So it might be worth just moving to the city first. No, one more target. So when this target breaks, we're moving to the city. There we go, new achievement, but everything level 69. That is really all I wanted. I'm a simple man. Next up, apprentice, hire a wizard. So that has to be under magic affinity, right? We'll instantly upskill this for more concentration experience and heaps of money. Let's unlock magic affinity. And that's got to be the next thing we work on. Instantly up to level 34. God, I love these targets. Now what's this? Oh, we have a skill tree. So let's just work our way down the skill tree. Let's learn how to shoot mana arrows. Anyway, can we get more upgrades? Yes. Increase the skill gain by 50%. Oh, and there we go. That's what we needed. Apprentice, hire a wizard trainer, and that's done. Let's head over here. Increases the damage by 50%. That's nice. That increases damage by 50%, but that increases the fire rate by 100%. So I'm going to get that. We're going to spread ourselves around. We're not going to focus too heavily on any one thing. And is that worth it? I don't know, but that's what I'm doing, so deal with it. And that's another 50% more damage, so they are slowly climbing up. Oh, and this is actually a big one. Increase the mana arrow damage by the level of the vitality skill. So our vitality skill is 75, so I don't know if that increases it by 75 damage, which is still a big increase because we're only doing 120, or if it increases it by 75%. I have no idea how that worked. We actually jumped to over double damage on that. Oh, accuracy level 70. We're actually like right there. So let's do that. We'll unlock a new skill. We can get sharpshooter, which doesn't make as much money, but it gives us way more XP across the board actually. Now if we get our accuracy up to 100%, does that like past level 100, sorry, will that start increasing the critical hit damage increase? I'm just going to get the increased damage. So we're now up to like 300k per minute, which is a lot of damage. Now we can upskill and upskill. We're making 4,500. Now we're working on accuracy, correct? So let's get an extra 50%. Let's also get more dexterity. Ooh, and we have 6 magic XP. Let's learn how to shoot ice and let's learn how to shoot fire. Just so we're putting more arrows out there, dealing way more damage. Actually has jumped us up to around, probably closing in on 400k. Let's increase the amount of targets again, because some of them shoot multiple. Yeah, the ice and fire shoot multiple. And with the money we have, let's just save until we figure out what we want. Let's also increase the concentration experience up to 300% there. So that is our first skill over level 100. But our guy is getting good at shooting these arrows. I don't know how his hand's moving that fast. Like, that's gotta hurt. Gotta train to save the princess or something, I don't know. They're actually doing quite a bit of damage, and I haven't even had to upgrade them. Well, over here, we'll unlock the assassin, which gives us concentration and dexterity. We could use dexterity because we kind of want to level this up for more money. So yeah, let's do that. Look at that, 8,000 per second. Making lots of gold now, which is beautiful. But now that that's at level 100, I kind of want to get the magic affinity up so we make our magic experience just a little faster. Because like, yeah, we're slowly ticking through, but it's not fast enough for me. Let's get the fire arrows by a further 50%. Let's get it to level 90 and then I'll say we're fine. 450%, it's pretty good. No complaints. And then I think we need vitality. That will tip us over the edge to the 1 million damage per minute mark. And I mean, the more damage, they're still doing a lot of damage, but if we can increase the amount they do, that's going to help us a lot. Oh, we can also upskill, and there we go. Now that's a lot of damage. Reach 1 million damage per minute. We have to be one of the best archers in the world, right? I mean, like, just look at how we're flying through this. You know what? Let's increase the vitality skill gain by 250%. I think that would have been smart to do a long time ago. And let's also just get ice arrow crits. So our vitality is now over level 100. Let's move over to strength, which is severely lacking. Probably should have put a lot more time into that a lot earlier. I kind of want to see what happens when we get to 100 on the accuracy if it just caps and says we're maxed out. Let's at least just try and get our strength up to level 100. But at the speed we're breaking targets, that won't take long at all. How can we have a critical chance above 100? Okay, so in my head, there's no point leveling that up anymore. So let's just get to dexterity and then we can upskill here. And they've maxed out that. We need strength level 115 for the next quest. So let's work on strength just a little bit more. Now we can get a few things too. Spectral arrows. Yes, please. Strength skill experience gain by 250. That couldn't have come at a better time, like genuinely. That was perfect. You know what? Let's move to mithril targets. They'll take a lot longer, but we should absolutely fly through in terms of experience once they break. Let's unlock the arena champion. We're making less, but we're making way more in concentration and strength experience. I mean, just look at that. We're almost at the point where we can upskill, and we literally just unlocked it. All right, let's upskill. 18k. We're now making more money, more experience. God, I love games like this. You can just sit back, relax, and let it do its thing. Is there anything that can increase our magic affinity? Oh, also increase skill experience. That seems a bit better. And then we'll go get magic affinity after that. And also, I just noticed a point where 1 million seemed like a lot of damage. We've already doubled that. The question is, do I have to max out everything here before I can move on? Or is there going to be something in the upgrades? We can get our fire rate like up to 1,000. That'd be awesome. But I'm really not bothered sitting here and waiting until we hit level 200. It's gonna take way too long. For every unspent magic experience, increase portal arrow damage by 10%. That will be good later, because right now I really do just want to focus on using the magic experience points. Let's work on vitality next. I think that's what I said. Let's get life force on that again. Alright, and 121 seems good. Let's go vitality. But you know, I did notice to get our next skill, our next quest, sorry, we need concentration 135, 25k, but look at the massive increase, concentration, strength, and dexterity experience passively. And it requires concentration level 141. But now that we're working on that, we should be able to upskill that pretty quickly. Now, next one is magic affinity level 135, which will take a while. I mean, even just watching like our fire rate, our strength, and our concentration go up passively is so nice. We can upskill to make 50k per tick, but everything here costs like in the millions, so it's going to take us a while to buy them. Increase the fire rate by 2. Let's increase it again, because why the hell not? They're not doing a lot of damage, but they might start doing more. Let's also increase our gold gain. We'll double that. That's nice. Let's also buy more targets, because we can. And let's buy the enchanted bow, because we can. And let's upskill this, because we can. We can increase our accuracy skill, but let's increase the critical damage of the ice arrows. Let's increase the magic affinity experience, because we are working on that. And we're closing in pretty quickly to where we need to be. But while we're waiting, let's increase... Let's do more fire arrow damage. I feel like fire arrows have done a lot. And let's unlock Dragon Hunter. Slay dragons and other threats worthy of your attention that get too close. So, yeah, that's just good. We lose the strength and dexterity, but we gain accuracy, vitality, and magic affinity. And I think magic affinity is really the one that I'm keen on at the moment. Experience gained by 75%. I don't know how I didn't see that before. That's a massive increase. Let's upskill this. So we're up to 150k now. Lovely. Now 147 might take some time. Let's increase critical damage of all arrows by 100%. Yeah, that's awesome. Doubling the damage of all arrows because it's 100% crit chance. I like that upgrade a lot. 145. This needs 147. We're really quickly closing in on that. Oh, we can upskill. There we go. 225k. Critical damage of all arrows. Yeah, let's get another double on that. So we're up to 5 million damage per minute. Our next achievement is to become the greatest archer. And I'm not sure how we do that, because there doesn't seem to be any way to move overseas again. Let's increase spectral arrow damage by 100%, so that should bring them up a lot actually, now that their fire rate's so high. Oh, and we can upskill the Dragon Hunter to max already. That's 300,000, doubled to 600,000 up there per second. But we need Magic Affinity level 155 to unlock the next quest skill. We're pretty much there. And let's unlock Cloud Piercer. Gives us less money, but way more concentration, experience, strength, dexterity, and magic. Yeah, like we're doubling our magic affinity. We're getting dexterity instead of accuracy, and we're getting strength. Ooh, can you become the greatest archer has now been unlocked. We need level 168 of everything. Yeah, I think I can. I have a good feeling I can. Okay, it might take more time than I thought, but let's buy that. That's maxed out finally. Come over here, let's increase the accuracy skill gain because we're gonna need it eventually. Let's also, I think the next one is increase gold gain because we have a lot of upgrades there that I want to buy. Just to like make it that tiny bit quicker. Let's increase our gold gain. This will be huge. That 20 million, I should have bought that a while ago. I completely regret not buying that a while ago. But we're gonna buy it now, so all will be fine. And that's 100% on all skill gain. We can now upskill Cloud Piercer. Now anything in the magic experience tree that I really want, they're all just not bad. Let's increase the damage though, because we're not really focusing on anything except magic right now. Let's increase the magic quiver. Magic quiver is done and dusted. You know, I think I am gonna buy every single upgrade as well, just before I tick off and say I've completed the game and become the best archer in the world. Alright, and with our wealth here, let's just buy magic healing. We'll just tick off this whole row. We'll go to the upgrades, buy the Amulet of Blood. That's so expensive. Oh my god. Do I regret saying that I'm going to buy every single upgrade? Yeah, a little bit. But we can upskill now, which is nice. That's more money. We're one away from here, so let's just put that into Frost Vision. Start ticking all these off. Let's buy the Vitality. Probably should have bought the Wizard skill, because that's what I'm working on at the moment. But that actually has been completed, so let's move on to Vitality. Let's actually move on to Strength. And over here, one more. Let's get strength, skill, experience gain by 250%. And with just a few more targets, that'll actually tick us over to where we need to be. There we go, level 168. Let's go, vitality. I should have saved for the Amulet of Time. What am I doing? I literally have said that so many times that that's the one I need to save for because that's the most effective. But our vitality is getting up there. It's also increasing our damage, which is nice, I guess. Let's increase dexterity skill next. Amulet of Time, buy that. Our vitality is closing in. Our dexterity is already where it needs to be because of the passive. And I am hoping that these are the last upgrades for each of these because I do not want to wait. Let's get concentration skill. And for the last one, we will get Mana Ocean because that is completely useless to me. And our vitality is leveled up. Let's head over to accuracy and that won't take long at all. Our biggest issue is our money gain, to be honest. Oh, but this has dropped our money gain in half. Alright, you know what? Cloud Piercer. We need the money. We need the money bad. There we go. We can max out our mana. And for every unspent magic experience, increase the portal arrow damage by 10%. I think that was the best one to get last because we're going to be spending our magic experience the whole time. So now we can just build up and increase our portal damage. Alright, but once we hit one more level, we're going straight back into magic affinity just to increase the cash we can get. We have all the skills required to become the greatest archer in the world. And now we have officially maxed out all the quests. We've maxed out our magic tree. Now we just need to buy all the upgrades. Because to become the greatest archer, I need every upgrade. I need every little trinket that I can get. I need to be wearing all 10 amulets at once because, you know, the drip is just impeccable. Alright, well I'm back. I did buy one of the upgrades. I forgot to record that. But we have 532 million. Buy that. And we've maxed out the upgrades as well. So it is time to head over and finish the game. And become the greatest archer there was. In an hour. Hey, that's not too bad. Did pretty well. But we actually haven't finished this because there is one more achievement that we need. Changing it to scientific notation. The reason being, I don't know. And that is a beautiful completion. Magic Archery is done and dusted.